Hello, good morning, friends. Hope you all are enjoying your classes at home. So today's topic is parts of speech, which is very important for all the classes from 1 to 10. Can enjoy this class and they can get help from this particular topic, parts of speech. As you all know that parts of speech is very important topic, very beautiful topic, and very beneficial topic. So first of all, we will know what is the role of a parts of speech. What is a parts of speech? All the words in English are divided into 8 classes. All the words are divided into 8 classes according to their works. They have got the works. They do in a sentence is called a parts of speech. In a sentence, whenever we write a sentence, their sentence can be made by 3 words also, 4 words also, or 5 words, or 8 words, or 10 words. So each and every word has got his own identifications. उसका अपना एक पहचान होता है. So it may be noun, it may be pronoun, it may be adjective, verb, adverb, prepositions, conjunction, interjections. So we will go through it line by line simultaneously. First of all, we will take an example. Suppose if I write over here, Ram reads a book. Here you can see there are 4 words. Ram is 1 word, 2 reads, a 3, and book is a 4 word. So there are 4 words, and it is a sentence because it is a sentence because why? Why it is a sentence? Because it gives a proper meaning. So Ram is working as a noun because it is a name. Ram is a name. So Ram is working as a noun in parts of speech. Then another word is reads. Reads is working as a verb because it is doing an action. Action कर रहा है यानी ये कोई कार्य कर रहा है. Another word is article. This is article. Article is not mentioned in parts of speech. It is mentioned in determiner. So, then the last word, which is book, is also a noun. Now you can see there are noun, verb, article, noun. So, I will take one more example. See, he drives a car on the road. On the road. Now you can see he drives a car on the road. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 words. How many words? 6 words. So he is working as a pronoun. Another word is drives. Drives working as a verb. Then a as an article, car as a noun, on as a preposition. Why preposition? Because it is showing relation between car and the road. Now another word is the article. It is also article, and road. Road is also used as a noun. So you can see that different words, different identifications. So we'll know all these through definitions. What is a noun, what is a preposition, what is a conjunction, what is interjection, and we will go through few examples. Then only we can identify the word, particular word, because whenever we read any chapter or we read any paragraph, although we read it but we don't know the meaning, then it gets problem. And not only knowing the meaning, but you should also know what kind of it is. It is a noun or pronoun, because whenever we make a sentence, it plays a very important role. If you know that what the particular word is, noun or pronoun, then that makes you help you to make a sentence. So first of all, we'll know how many kinds of words. First of all, we'll know what are the kinds. See, noun 1, pronoun 2, 3, adjective 4, verb 5. Adverb. 6. Preposition. 7. Conjunction. And 8. Interjection. So there are 8 kinds. Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition and conjunction, then interjection. So first of all we will go through what is a noun. What is a noun? Noun is very beautiful thing, because whatever we see is a noun. Whatever we eat is a noun. Whatever we wear is a noun. Where we go, that place is called noun. What are our emotions? That is called noun. So there are variety of nouns. So what is the definition of noun? The name of a person, place, animal, thing, feeling and idea is called a noun. The name of a person. Suppose that if I say Ashok lives at Patna. In these sentences, Ashok and Patna is a noun. Why Ashok is a noun? Because Ashok is the name of a person. Patna is also name of a place. So that's why it is a noun. In another example, how many nouns are there? See, Radha. Radha is also a name of a person. That's why it's a noun. Story and tiger. Tiger is a animal's name. Story. So Radha, story, tiger is a noun. In other, you can say a love. Love begets love. It means love is working as a subject, and here love is working as an object. So noun can be subject also, noun can be object also. Now here see, love is not only verb. Here in this sentence, love is working as a noun because it has been used before verb. Begets is a verb. Begets is a verb. Love begets love. When we give somebody love, we will get love. When we will give somebody hate, we will get hate. When we give somebody respect, then we will get respect. So love here is used as a noun, as a noun, and love here is also used as a noun. But difference is that it is used as a subject because it is before verb. You can see SVO. SVO. Subject, verb, then object. So love is working as a subject and love is also working as an object. In another example, I love my childhood. In this sentence, how many nouns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? There are only one noun, that is called childhood. That is called childhood. Because I is working as a pronoun, love as a verb, my as an adjective, and childhood, which shows and feeling, shows a feeling. It is also a noun. Now we'll go through. Hope you understood noun chapter. Noun is the name of person, place, animal or thing, feeling, idea. These all are called noun. Whatever we feel, whatever we see, whatever we hear, whatever we eat, all are noun. Whatever we touch, even the God, whom we cannot see, but we can feel it. Even the air we cannot see, but we can feel it. It's called a noun. So there are variety of nouns. The world is full of nouns. Now we'll go through pronouns. Hope you all are enjoying these classes. Now see, what is a pronoun? What is a pronoun? Pronoun. Pronoun. The word used in place of a noun is called a pronoun. Now you can see that the word used in place of pronoun. In place of means के बदले, उसके बदले यानी किसके बदले? Noun के बदले. Noun instead of noun you can use pronoun. So if I write over here that Radha is a girl, Radha loves an ice cream, Radha reads a book, Mrs. Khanna loves Radha. Now you can see there are how many sentences are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sentences. And at how many times the word Radha has been used? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So whenever we talk about the particular person again and again, so we don't have to use the name again and again. You can use like this. See, Radha is a girl. Now see, instead of Radha you can write she. So this is a noun and this is a pronoun. She loves an ice cream. She loves an ice cream. Another, she reads a book. She reads a book. She. Then Mrs. Khanna loves her. Now you can so see, first time we use the word Radha, which is as a noun. Then we are talking about the same Radha. Then we should not repeat the same name again. Instead of Radha, you can write she. She is representing a girl. So Radha is represented as a she in the form of pronoun. She is a pronoun. Here she, same thing, same work is done by the same person. So she reads a book. Here Mrs. Khanna, who is mother of Radha, loves her. So instead of Radha we can write her. So in this way the word pronoun are used. There are many pronouns: this, that, these, those, each, every, who, what. We will learn, go through all the examples, go through all the definitions when we read about the pronoun in our next chapter. First of all, this is only class. This is a brush up class to identify the particular word. Hope you are enjoying these classes. Now, this is called pronoun. Now we'll talk about adjective. 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 The word which qualifies a noun or pronoun. The word which qualifies a noun or pronoun is called an adjective. So see the definition. The word which qualifies. What qualifies? A noun or pronoun. What does the meaning of qualify? Qualify means it shows the quality, the trait, वो किसी भी नाउन या प्रोनाउन का गुण बताता है. So qualified means it shows the quality of the person. It may be noun or it may be pronoun. You can take an example. Ram is tall. Ram is tall. Ram is tall. Here, as you all know that Ram is a name, so Ram is what? Ram is noun, is working as a verb, and tall, the word tall, used as an adjective because it is qualifying, it is showing the quality of the Ram, which is a noun. So tall means lamba. So another example of, you can see the example of noun, how the adjective has qualified the word noun. Another, you are a smart girl. You are a smart girl. See, you is used as an pronoun, and here the adjective is what? Adjective is smart, which gives the qualifications of you. So who is smart? You is smart. You is what? Is a girl. Is a girl. So girl is noun. R is a verb and A is an article. So in this way, you can see smart, the word adjective is qualifying the word you, which is a pronoun. So adjective shows the quality of a noun or pronoun. There are many more adjectives we will know about when we describe about the particular chapter of adjective. Today we are just brushing up all the definitions of adjective, noun, pronoun. In this way it will help you to identify the particular word. Another example is, another definition is verb. Wow, what a word. Verb. Verb is very important chapter. Although all chapters are very important, but verb is far more important than other chapters compared to other chapters. So what is verb? The word which shows an action, state or being. Is called a verb. The word which shows an action, state or being. What is a verb? The word which shows an action, state or being. जो हमें जो कार्य बताता है, अवस्था बताता है और अधिकार बताता है. Action means कार्य, state means अवस्था, किस अवस्था में है, and being means possession means अधिकार, ownership. So we'll take examples. She swims in the river. Here the word swim is working as a verb and she as a pronoun, in as a preposition, the article, and river is noun. So swim is doing an action. Is doing an action. ये कार्य कर रहा है नहीं? Action. Another is state. He is ill. वो कैसा है? If you ask somebody, how is he? He is ill. So the word ill is an adjective. Is is a verb because showing an state, and he is a pronoun. So is, are, was, were, these all words are verb, and in verb it shows state. Another, being. Ram has 4 bags. राम के कितने बैग हैं? 4, यानी Ram has 4 bags. Now here has, the word has is a verb. Why it is a verb? Because it is showing possession, ownership. कि राम के पास, has means के पास, has, have, had, has, have, had. These 3 words shows possession, अधिकार. Is RM was where, it shows state. And the word which has 5 forms, just like if I say see, saw, seen, seeing, sees. These all are, it has 5 forms: B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. So it is an action word. And this is a what? Which word? Possession word, possessive word. And this is RM was where is a which word? State word. Now Ram has 4 legs. Ram has 4 legs. The Ram has shows possession. It means adhikar. Ram ke paas. I hope you are getting it nicely. Now we'll go through new definition, that is called an adverb or an adverb. Till now we have learned about noun, pronoun, adjective, verb. Now we'll come to the next adverb. Noun, pronoun, adjective. 5th, adverb. The word which shows how, where, and when an action is done is called an adverb. Called an adverb. The word which shows how, where, and when an action is done. Example, तो जो भी काम कहाँ हुआ, how means कैसे, where means कहाँ, when means कब हुआ, कहाँ, कैसे और कब हुआ, उसको बोलते हैं adverb. It has also another definition, that is called the word which add meaning to other words, just like verb, adjective, and adverb is also called an adverb. Now we'll take an example. He writes. How he writes? He writes quickly, तेजी से. No, the word quickly is an adverb. He is going there. Where he is going? He is going there. So the word there is adverb. Another is he went yesterday. वो कब गया? Yesterday, कल गया था कि नहीं? To when. So this way you can see that there are 3 examples of adverb. He writes quickly. वो तेजी कैसे लिखता है? तेजी से लिखता है. He is going there. वो कहाँ जा रहा है? तो there. and he went yesterday. कब गया? तो कल गया. So how, where and when. In this way the definition is proved. Now we'll go through another definition that is called preposition. Preposition. Word preposition. Preposition. The word which shows a relation between noun or pronoun with other words in a sentence is called a preposition. So the word which shows a relation between noun or pronoun with other words in a sentence is called a preposition. From the word you can see a preposition. Position shows the position. If I say that I climbed on the tree. So see, I is a pronoun and tree is a noun. It's showing the relation. Which word? On. On is showing the relation between tree and I. So you can see the word on is working as a preposition and it is showing relation that where I is going there, where is I going? On the tree. It's climbing on the tree. Another example. He is fond of music. So क्या चीज़ शौकीन है? म्यूजिक का. तो he is fond of music. The word preposition of is working as a prepositions and showing relation between he and the music. So he is a pronoun and music is a noun. So it is showing the relation between noun and pronoun in a sentence. Now we'll come to the next, that is called conjunction. Conjunction. The word which joins two words or sentences or phrases is called a conjunction. So from this you can understand the word which joins two words, sentences or phrases, that is called a conjunction. You can take an example. Apple and mango. Apple and mango. So apple and mango. Apple is a mango. Both are fruits, and it has been joined by the word and. By the word and. And means or. So the word and has joined two words, apple and mango. Another example, he is ill. He is ill. He went to hospital. You can see that there are two sentences. He is ill. Ram is ill. He went to hospital. So you can see that there are two sentences. So if I join these sentences, Ram is ill, so he went to hospital. Went to hospital. So now you can see that why Ram went to hospital, because he was ill. So the word so has joined two sentences. Ram is ill and he went to hospital. So these two sentences are joined by the particular word called so. So there are many words in conjunctions such like so, yet, for, since, but, because. We will go through all the words when we read the particular chapter conjunction. Just now we are just trying to identify the particular words. And the last we will know about interjection. 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 The word which shows or expresses some sudden feeling or emotion is called an interjection. The word interjection shows what? Sudden feeling. Whenever we are in a happy mood, jolly mood, sad mood, or if we are surprised, we use the word interjection. Suppose that if hurrah, we have won the match. We played a match and we won the match. So suddenly we got a sound coming from our mind. That is called hurrah. 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 We have won the match. Now you can say this is called exclamatory sign. So before this exclamation there is a called word in hurrah. It is an interjection because it's showing happiness. That after winning the match we is just saying hurrah. Another, alas. Alas, he is dead. Somebody has died and we went there and we say alas. Alas showing the sadness. Alas showing the sadness. This is also interjection. So, and this is an exclamatory sign. So in this way we come to this chapter. Hope you all enjoy this chapter. Go through it nicely. Thank you so much. That's it.